So here we have the BMW 1 Series on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside, as I mentioned. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter. In the middle, you can see we have the main trip computer section. You can change information displayed there using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer, fuel economy information. You can have a digital readout for the speedometer, as you can see, and the total miles for the car are visible there. They are 68,354. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we have a speed limiter just here. We have our stereo controls and phone controls on the right-hand side, and then in the center, the main screen for the car. This is BMW's professional nav. So you'll see here you have the extra wide screen, all color, very, very easy system to use. All the movement that I'm making on the screen is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. The collection of buttons that surround it will take you into the menus that you see indicated on each button. So you could go to your map, for example, or back to the main menu, which is what we're now on. From there, you can access any of the things you see up on here. So for example, you can of course pair your phone. Once you've done so, you can make and receive phone calls. You can also stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. We have a USB input, a CD player. We have AM, FM and DAB radio as well. You can see the CD player just here. The main volume for the stereo is there as well. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And when you're happy with those settings, your air conditioning is off, back on again, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperatures that you've asked for by taking full control of both as you can see, fan speed and direction of the air for you. Press auto again, and you go back to whatever setting you had that on previously. We have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same for the passenger side. Underneath that, we have some storage, 2 cup holders, a 12-volt charging socket, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. You can turn off your traction control and change the driving setup of the car. So you can go from Sport, Sport Plus, you can go down to your everyday driving mode, which would be Comfort, and you've got Eco Pro as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.